Hey guys, Dan here from Daniel Norris Effects. Today I thought I would do a sort of FAQ style Q&A video, as I've been getting a lot of questions over the years that are pretty much just the same question, and I thought I would just do them in this video, in a Q&A style video, just to save me repeating myself over and over again. And it's only going to be a quick one, but anyway, 3 questions we have, right? One is, do I still use my Laing P4S camera stabilizer, and how do I find using it? Yes, I do still use it. It is my only camera stabilizer, Steadicam style thing that I use, and the things I like about it vastly outweigh the cons I find with it. And I do actually plan on getting a vest system for it soon, because I want to be able to use heavier cameras for much longer periods of time when shooting proper work. Next question is regarding C-mount lenses and the reviews I have done with them. They are, will these lenses work on my A6300, my Canon 700D, my 5D Mark III? The answer is maybe, no, definitely not. For full-frame cameras, these, no chance. The image circle that they create is just way too small. For the 700D, much like the 600D I got back there, they all are DSLRs, and they require a lens that can achieve focus with a large flange distance, roughly about that much, about just over 1.5 inches. These lenses require a flange distance of about 1/2 inch, maybe less, meaning that even if you could mount these to your camera, they will not focus at all. And as far as the A6300 goes, or cameras like that, sort of APS-C mirrorless APS-C mirrorless cameras, Super 35, the answer is it depends entirely on the lens and the adapter you use. For lenses like this, absolutely not. This lens, the image circle it creates barely covers Super 16. And so if it vignettes on Super 16, there is no chance it won't vignette on the A6300 or cameras like that. And it'll only work on Micro Four Thirds cameras if you have crop mode enabled. So it may work on the A6300 if it has crop mode, but otherwise, no. These lenses, however, I don't know. This probably not, but for the 50mm and the 35mm C-mount lenses you can get for around £20 on Amazon and eBay. For these, it completely depends on probably the adapter you use, or also it depends on, I don't know. These things with these lenses, they produce an image circle that covers Micro Four Thirds even in photo mode, which means that you're not using the entire image circle, or you may well be. But I've never heard of anyone testing these on Super 35. But I have heard rumours that they can cover it, or at least there are C-mount lenses that can cover Super 35. Like, there's ones that are made for it. But for these ones in particular, I don't know. Is that you'd have to try them out for yourself, and let's face it, for 20 quid, just to try something out, and you could easily just, sell it again or send it back, if it doesn't work. And the third question is kind of split up into multiple different ones. It's regarding this adapter that I reviewed a while back. The first question is this a speed booster? And the answer is no. You can see my finger goes right through it. The easier way to tell if it's a speed booster is if there's a glass element inside the adapter. All the Metabones ones do, this one doesn't, and I've had people argue with me saying this one clearly has a glass element in it. As you can see, it doesn't. Finger goes right through. The video that they are commenting on when they say this is the review for it, and the review I recorded on my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, and the shot that they are referring to is when I'm looking through the adapter while it's still attached to the camera, and the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera has a glass element protecting the sensor, which that is the glass element you're seeing it is not part of the adapter. Okay, so it doesn't act like a speed booster. Question 2 regarding this is, does this enable autofocus because they can see contacts inside the adapter? The metal circles you are seeing there are not contacts. They are hinges with which the aperture blades, rotate on, in order to achieve that movement. Those are just hinges for, those are just hinges for the aperture blades, nothing more. If they were contacts, they would be located only in the bottom here, and they would be located much further down, away from the center, sorry. And the final question regarding this is, does it vignette? And the answer to that is, it depends entirely on how you've set your lens up. I've had loads of people telling me that this adapter is shit. It vignettes all the time at every single aperture value unless you're totally wide open and whatever. You actually need to have the aperture inside your lens locked wide open, and sometimes when you open your lens as wide as it can go and then turn your camera off, sometimes it will close the lens down close the aperture down slightly, meaning that if you have that attached to this, you've got two apertures preventing light, limiting the light coming in. Together they act as a light blocker rather than a light sort of narrower, if you will. And that can result in heavy vignetting. You have to make sure that before you use your lens, attach it to a Canon camera. There should be a button located around about there on most Canon cameras. If it's not there, it'll be on the other side down here or something. This button allows you to lock the aperture before you take the lens off, and the way you do that is that you just turn your camera on, you set the aperture as wide as it can go, hit that button, then you can take the lens off and the aperture will be locked in the position that you left it. And you need to do this in order to achieve normal aperture sort of situations with this adapter. If you don't, it will vignette. I encountered this problem when I first used it, and I noticed right away that the aperture was closed down in the lens as well. That is all we have in time for this video now. Anyway, and I just wanted to say as well, sorry for the lack of videos coming out lately. I've been, doing a shit ton of editing work, and whenever I do editing work, it just kills my drive to do any more editing, for videos and stuff. So apologies for that. Yeah, I hopefully will be getting a Sigma review out sometime soon. Once again, I've just got to edit it, and find the drive to do it. I will be doing some videos in the future as well on vintage photography cameras, because I've recently taken up this sort of hobby of medium format, and recently, though, I need to do some restoration work on this camera as well, which is a 35mm camera, it's full frame. So I'm hopefully going to be doing some videos on these soon, on my experiences with taking up traditional photography, going from digital to that as well. And yeah, so that should be quite fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm probably not going to do videos like this, Q&A videos, often, if ever, because I don't really get enough comments or questions frequently enough that allows me to do it, so it would be each week I answer one question. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If I get enough, I will do another one to follow it up, and we'll see where it goes from there. And yeah, just like, share, subscribe, and I'm Dan from Dan and RSFX, and I shall see you in the next video.